on the 12 archangels and the Holy Spirit. Enter this time and space with us now. Please bring us the best, the highest, the most beneficial messages for our highest good and the highest good of all concerned. May all beings be happy, blessed, and free. Thank you. This is going to be a how people are viewing you / like what's the gossip and all that good stuff. People you were like most recently around, okay, where you're just curious just for funsies, So, ooh, okay. Yeah, wow. Okay, wow. One of the first things I'm getting is that there's a duality to you, okay? And people may have been confused about you. Yeah, confused. Not sure what to think of you. They may have thought maybe you were cold, harsh, bitter. But I saw, what was the card I saw before that made me think this? Shapeshifter. Yeah, it's like this was because they were seeing one side of you, right? Yes, thank you, Spirit. That's the truth. I'm on point right now. Yes. What they're realizing now is that you're not cold, you're not bitter, you're not, unemotional. You are just focused. Okay, you are a freaking wizard. Like, you are focused on like what's important. You're focused on what's important, but also this is how are people viewing you? They are like seeing you as a freaking gem now. Like, because they get it now. Now they see, it's like they saw you being one way, right? And then they thought that was just like how you were, but then they saw you in like a different environment or around different people, and they saw like another side of you, and it was like, oh, okay, I see now. Yeah, this person's just, not like gonna focus on, I don't know, there's something about the focus. Okay, let's get more. How are you being viewed? Four of Swords. Yeah, like quiet, reserved, focused inward, like keeping to yourself. This is how you were being viewed. That is now being revealed to be actually you're just focused. Like, you just don't give your energy where it's not going to be like beneficial. Exactly. Because then when it is beneficial, like this is the energy, harmony, happiness, love, overflow. Beautiful, 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 beautiful energy. But then when it's not like this, then you show up different, right? Depending on the environment, depending on who and what it is. And they were only seeing you in this before, but now they've seen this and they're like, oh, this person's just a master of their energy. They know, they understand energy expenditure. They understand the importance of where your focus goes, your energy flows. This is someone who protects their sanctuary. Okay, this is someone who protects their energy. Okay? God damn, this person is a gem. Like, with this gem, it's just giving me like this okay, whoever is observing this is like amazed by it. They think it's a beautiful thing. They think it's actually like you're a gem. Like, that's amazing. That's so cool. you're at a threshold with something in your life right now. Like I feel like you're crossing a threshold. I feel like in consciousness, and like you're raising of your vibration, your frequency, and it's like being observed, it's being seen. Yes, that's what it is. It's like you are a gem. You are a gem because you have crossed some sort of threshold, okay, where there's this sense of self-respect and just like a a self-respect that is making you be respected, you know? And it's deeper than self-respect. It's like, it's, again, you raised your frequency by harnessing the power of your focus. And you're a gem for that. You're a freaking gem for that. And you cross some sort of threshold that most people don't cross, as far as like the consciousness that we're existing in, you know, the frequency that you're existing in. Like you're existing and operating at a high frequency. Oh my God, no. Okay, how are people viewing you? The people you saw most recently, their thoughts and feelings. The Hermit, Judgment. Wow. Yes. Wow. It's like they had some sort of understanding of your journey and how you've been through deep wounds and heartbreak, and you chose to heal, go within, be alone, again, work on your energy, you know, raise your frequency, heal, and do the work to free yourself of pain. And it's like someone is understanding that this is who you are, okay? That you are just, again, focused on what is important, on nurturing, loving, supporting, romanticizing, beautifying, pouring your heart, love and soul and energy into the things that are important to you in this life, and having fun and joy and happiness and freedom while doing it. Like that's what you focus on. That's what you focus on. Okay? Again, your sanctuary with Queen of Pentacles is so perfect, right? Like, exactly. You focus on what's important. And this is such energy mastery that it's absolutely fascinating to observe. Yeah, like you focus on what is important. You may go through periods where you may get a little sad. Maybe you could be looking a little down. But then other times, when you're in this like silence, where the environment calls for you to be a little more like inward focused, like there's times where maybe people can observe and see that, there is a little melancholy to you, right? And that's where that like understanding that you've had that heartbreak. I just saw 9/11, which means pay attention, something to pay attention to here. But yeah, that's where that heartbreak came in. That's why they were able to observe that you have been through this heartbreak, perhaps, because there is like this observation of this melancholy, but also this observation of like this dreamer, this visionary, this person who, has like, has a vision, has things that they are focused on that are important to them, and it's beautiful because it's clear that, like you're so human, you're so whole, you're so in control, and in like you're elite, you're in control of your world, you're in control of your life, because you know there's no shame in having this, right? Like no good leader, no person that is in this place ever got there by suppressing, rejecting, denying, or disowning any of their human emotions. Okay? They are integrated. They are integrated. Okay? Through the power of the focus. And, well, no. I got all like mixed up there, but yeah. Okay. Any final message for this? I just saw 10:55. Cycles closing, things changing, big change in the air. Wow. There's a lot of positive things coming in. Yeah, I mean, this is a positive thing happening right now. The way you're being viewed, you're being seen, right? You're being seen and valued. Like you have an opportunity to be held, okay? So make sure that you let yourself be held and that you don't block this with overthinking, with depression, with anxiety, okay? Remember who you are. Remember your value. Remember your worth. Remember that you are a freaking starseed, light worker, chosen one, empath. Your heart is gold, okay? Guard it with your freaking life against yourself and this toxic perspective of self, because that's what it is, okay? This is a toxic perspective of yourself that cuts you off from connecting with others because you don't feel like you are good enough, okay? Because you still feel bound and chained to the negative perspective of you that you were conditioned and programmed to see. But you know the truth now, okay? Guard your beautiful self, guard your beautiful heart from this from the devil. This is the devil, okay? Give it a name. That's what it is. Because this is the reality that God is putting in front of you. But you have to choose where you're placing your focus. You have to choose which reality you're going to feed with your mind, with your focus, with your thoughts, with your words, with your intentions. Okay? Remember that you are a freaking gem. You've crossed the threshold already. You are there. You have crossed the threshold. You have done it. You've done it. Slow and steady wins the race. And reaping season. You're reaping what you've sown. And you've sown the most beautiful seeds. Okay? Like, look at this gorgeous. Look at this gorgeousness that you've grown with your hands, okay? You did that. It's time to enjoy it. Make sure you enjoy it. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be valued. Let yourself be treated like a princess, treated like a queen, treated like a king, you know? This is not a time to be like overly humble. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave that there.